Planner Pixie Co Show, and welcome to a new plan with me. So, trying to play catch up best I can right now. I've gotten quite a bit behind, but we're rolling, okay? This was the week of May 5th through the 11th, which was also Mother's Day week. I'm using the kit called Berry Sweet. This is from our shop. It's exclusive art. I'm pretty sure this is still available as I'm filming this video. It is, of course, strawberry shortcake inspired. I'm using it for the week of Mother's Day because anything and everything strawberry reminds me of my mother. I think I used a strawberry kit last year as well. Why do strawberries remind me of my mother? She has her kitchen decorated in strawberries, so I don't know, just for that simple fact. Strawberries always remind me of my mom. So, I do have the big tall box here that you can get as an add-on. And then these were January of last year's Pixie palette. And I pulled these because I think they match pretty well with this. I might pull some in, I might not, I don't know. I did them in red glitter, which I think I also have this in red glitter, yeah. So we might try to incorporate some of these little labels since they've got a little extra bling on them. We shall see. For the foil, I chose the 046 Pixie pack. This is from our shop. I did do it in red glitter. It is just an all-out strawberry themed foil bundle. I think that's really cute and it's going to go really well. I kind of wish, although I guess I looked at what I did and probably couldn't fit in the big double box. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. But I love that with like the like checkered pattern. But I do also have the tall box. So this one has been reformatted into the new format of foil bundles in the shop. And then I did pull scripts in red glitter.
I got no reason to be sad. My mood is convinced me that it's bad. With every emotion that I had, but you don't care. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. You're right. I got you sent from miles away. It's a freeway to outer space. If you give me it, baby, I swear that will be alright. I'm asking to save it all over again. I'm asking to save it all over again. If we were a movie, then how would it end? But you don't care. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. If we decide that we're good.
Okay guys, so for the sidebar of this one, I put I love you mom, because this is my Mother's Day spread and I do love my mom. For Monday the 5th, okay, so it looks like I had a little design session in the morning, which honestly, I don't really do a lot of that anymore. I don't even know how I get designing done these days because I used to do it in bed at night. I don't do that anymore. I don't really have design sessions anymore, so how am I getting it done? You tell me. I have no idea. It looks like Casey was in office cutting this day, and I did some foil prep is what it said. It said that I paired my sheets together, so I took the actual foil sheet and then the sheet with the design on it that needed to be foiled, and I put those together. That takes me over an hour sometimes, usually, because depending on the stack. So We went to visit my mother-in-law this day. And then apparently I made stuffed shells for dinner, which I actually just made those last week. And oh my gosh, they're so good. That's one of my favorite meals to make. I love pasta. I love spaghetti. You guys already know this about me. But Casey's not like huge wanting to eat spaghetti. But if I put it in a different form, like lasagna or baked spaghetti or stuffed shells, he loves it. Go figure. I don't know. And then I cleaned up my mess and washed the dishes, I guess. So for Tuesday, we apparently had Hardee's for breakfast, which we don't do a lot of. So that was, I don't know why we had Hardee's for breakfast. And then I did wash a load of clothes this day, or actually it was towels. It said I did towels. And then I did the checkbook, which just means I paid bills and wrote everything down. I'm still old school and have a checkbook. I don't write a ton of checks though. I really don't. I pay most of my stuff online. So I don't go through checks like I used to, but I still keep up with all of my transactions and such, even though what I say I have is never what the bank says I have. So I don't balance it. I just write it all down. And then this day we were both in office. So Casey was cutting and I don't know what I was doing. I may have foiled everything. I guess I foiled everything from the day before. And then we had a PO drop this day, and I did do a voiceover for my March monthly. So this was a really bad week for me. I don't think it's any secret that I've been struggling with some things. Some things have been going on in my life, and I'm going to skip over a couple of things. As you're going to see, stuff happened this day that I don't want to talk about. Sorry, not sorry, but it's really personal and I just don't want to get into it. But this is kind of why I've had a lot of crash outs and cry sessions and stuff like that lately, and why I've just kind of shut down this year and really gotten behind. I guess I've gotten behind on work, but just, I don't know. I don't feel like I've been doing as much with work as I have in the past. So I'm just now trying to get back to myself and get back to it. So I appreciate y'all's patience with me, but there was some stuff that happened that morning and it was really upsetting to me. And I ended up having a major crash out that day. I came home and I cried a lot and I ended up with a headache because of it. And I ended up just in bed scrolling on my phone and crying and probably watching some TV and whatnot. And so, yeah, this was a really, really, really bad week. And this, I'm not going to say this started everything that I've been upset about this year, but this kind of is where it all came to a head without talking too much about it, and just kind of went downhill from there for a while. But I will say everything is a lot better than it was, so that's good. So for that Thursday, again, I just complete crash out, meltdown, shutdown. I still had a headache from crying, and I had a bed rot day, which meant more scrolling, probably sleeping, crying, watching TV. I don't know. So for Friday, okay, that was Thursday. So for Friday, Casey had tennis that morning, and while he was gone, I went to eat lunch with my dad, and we went to Mimi's. I probably had a salad because they have the best grilled chicken salads. They're so good, and every time I go there now, that's what I get. I don't get anything different. I used to get their grilled cheese that got ham on it. We were going to go to Mimi's the other day, and I thought, okay, that's what I'm getting this time, and then we didn't. So maybe next time I go, that's what I get. But anyway, I know I had a salad that day. I still had a headache, major headache from crying so much, and I had another bed rot day. I really just shut down this week. And I'm going to be honest, I've had a lot of weeks that were like that for a while, but I mean, we're in November now, so we're on the up and up, guys, finally, thank goodness. So for Saturday, we visited Casey's Uncle Bud and his mom, so Bud and Cindy, and then we took off to Dunlap to spend the night on a Saturday night instead of Thursday because the next day was Mother's Day. Mama made, speaking of baked spaghetti, Mama made baked spaghetti this night, so that's what we had. And we just did our usual, we watched, I guess Masked Singer was on at this time, so we watched that. And we've got other shows we watch, but I tend to always put Masked Singer down because we just both really, really, really love that show. Okay, for Sunday was Mother's Day. So I just put a simple Mother's Day script at the top on that green label there. And my mom usually wants me to go to church with her, so that's what we did. We went to church, and then we went to El Metate. That's the Mexican restaurant there in Dunlap, and it's just as good as our El Patron here in Rockwood. Like, it's so good. But while we were there, I realized that I had a UTI. Like, I just kept going back to the bathroom trying to pee, and it wasn't happening, and I was in misery. It was pretty bad. So I looked up if urgent care was open, and it opened like in 30 minutes of us being at the restaurant, I think. So I ended up going straight to urgent care and waiting for it to open, and I was like the first one in there, and I did in fact have a UTI that day, so I got meds and stuff. I waited for my meds to go through and then went and got them, and then we came back home, and I ended up binging some You. If you didn't know, we have a Facebook group, and I will have that link below for you guys. I like to do giveaways in the Facebook group, and I'm about to show you what that entails. I like to take all of my leftovers from each week, and I group them in a month, and at the end of the month, I just do a giveaway in the Facebook group, and we do a little game, and one person wins that. I actually put some other things in there as well, and I just kind of pay it forward to one lucky winner each month. So yeah, definitely come check us out on the Facebook group, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Like, subscribe, do all the things so you don't miss all the things, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.